And folks, and welcome to a live chat, something I haven't done for a long time. Um, I'm very rusty and I've not got the camera where I really like it at the moment, but I'm waiting for a new one. So you'll have to put up with me if I don't look great. Uh, and yeah, hope to, hope to be with you soon. Right. In fact, I'm just looking. I think I'm going to move the camera. Move it. I'm going to have it over here, like that. And that's that. That's better, isn't it? So, oh, we've got some. Oh, hi, Carline. Hi, Sean. Okay, catch you later. Um, as I've just been saying, um, I've not got the setup quite right yet. I'm just waiting for a new camera, so you have to bear with me. Hi, Irene. Okay, Carleen, render files. Yeah, I have to. I've got to be honest with you. I do forget names and what have you. So people just have to remind me who's who, and people change their channels and stuff, and can get quite confusing. Just get comfy. You can see I've put on a bit of weight. Excuse the stains. They happen too often. I'm not changing all the while. Um, as you can see from my boat, I've got things. I've got jacket snap hanging up now. I've got my hot water machine here, so I can make teas, coffees, hot chocolate, uh, and um, and then over here I've got a few snacks and that. I've had to stock up because my friend who I go shopping with is going away for a few days. Mm. I'm not doing too bad, Carline. Um, yeah, I've had a bit of an iffy day today because I'd run out of medication over Easter, and so that was, you know, it made me feel a bit bad, and I had to get to. I hadn't got any transport to get to the doctors, so um, and I've hurt my Achilles heel. I think I've got something wrong Achilles heel. So I walked it there, and I was in quite a state. But and in fact, the staff there at the surgery said I didn't look very well, so they told me to strip down my coats and then do and they gave me a load of water and get the tablets down. Hi, Deb. So yeah, so that's what. And then a bit of luck happened then that a chap from the marina here was um, coming back and and he gave me a lift. So 'cause at that stage I was panicking a little. So, yeah. So as I say, I've got a light. It's I can see it's really bright. I'm not this pale, and I'm just wondering whether I can. Let's see if I can adjust the lighting. Oh, yeah, I think that's a little bit better. the camera's up here above the monitor, and yeah, yeah. What was that? Right. Yeah, yeah. Oh God, I am rusty on this. Well, okay, so I've been up and down, um, but I've been with the help of my friend. We've been working on my recovery from the long COVID. So, but what's happened is kind of I've improved certain things, but now I've ended up with hands which, um, how can I say it? Especially in the morning or at night, they're so stiff, and I can't clench them. And I'm not sure whether it's arthritis or whether this is another complication from the long COVID. I just don't know, but it, but I'm coping with it. Right, Collins. For those of you on the TV who can't see the chat, Collins just asked me how has the cost of living increases been affecting me. Um, yeah, there's been quite an increase. The marina fees and that have gone up by I don't know how much they've gone up, probably 12% or something like that. They've gone up quite. They went up three times in the last 12 months, I think. Um, and things like the coal's gone up £15 a bag to £18 a bag. You know, it's all adding up. Um, Electricity, we did get help, so it went down a bit, but that's going to go back up. And our, because the marina's business will pay business rates, which is about, I think it's going up to 72p a kilowatt. At the minute, it's down at 30. So originally it was 16. So yeah, so that's made it a difference, but still a lot better living on boat than what it would be living in rented accommodation, cost wise, as far as I can figure out. Deb's just asking how the winter was on the boat. Um, it was. We did have some cold nights where it went down to -10 Celsius. Um, but Okay, folks, can you hear me now? Can anyone hear me? Okay, now I'm going to sit back and talk and see. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, that's it then. Thank you. Okay, for those of you who've just joined, been having a few difficulties with sound. I'm having a state-of-the-art webcam for the weekend, so then things should be a lot better. Um, but I will. I think it's just a few. I think been a problem with using this extra keyboard, and it seems to have an issue with repeating letters, and I'm not quite sure whether it's a sticky key or what, but it could be. But I've got a new keyboard coming as well, so I've thought of everything anyway. Excuse the teeth, folks. I need some new ones, a new dentures for the top, so they don't fit properly at the minute. I had a crack in them where I've done a DIY job. Um, I don't hide anything from anyone. Right, so let me just see if I've missed anything. Yeah, John, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos from years ago. I've kept everything up there. Right, where were we? I've forgotten what I was talking about now. It's life on the boat, wasn't it? Expenses and that. Um, yeah, I've got to say, the using coal and kindling is more expensive than using the diesel central heating, but it keeps the boat warmer. So, and I had a problem with what was happening. Central heating kept cutting out during the winter, and I was getting quite cold at times. And it was always because the central heating had got this thermostat timer thing, and it was running off six different um, times during the day. And what was happening is when it went from one time to another, to one set of times, um, it would then not come back on. Solar, John. I have got a solar panel on the boat. Not that it does a great deal, I don't think. It might just tick the batteries over. I've had to have a new set of batteries for the boat. That was like £600. Um, but and I have still got the portable mobile panels, which are still in boxes, and and I have got the two generators, which did come handy for time because I was having I did have a time where I had no electricity for a few days on and off. Turns out that my somebody the company had somehow mixed the accounts up, and basically I was paying for somebody else's electricity. So every night my account was drained. They must have been a heavy user. So yeah, so those portable ones did come useful. Um, yeah. Oh, I just noticed you can see my freezer here. I've got a chest one, um, which is really good to have. I tell you what, you can see. I can see that like the curtains here, they're a bit scruffy. I need to get those better. They're not hanging right. Right. So winter was it was all right. It's been all right on the boat. That's second winter here, and yeah, generally I was quite comfy, and especially now switching over these last few weeks to coal and that. It's been great. Hi, Susan. Yeah, um, yeah, quite comfy, and yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy on the boat. Yeah, even though the windows are only single glazed, and like the one at the back here, I've got um, the external aerial coming through the window, so the window's open, been open all winter. It's been fine. Yeah, I think you get used to these things and you adapt, and yeah, you see my little fans. You can't see it, but a little fan on top of the fires whizzing around. There's nothing, no flames or anything coming up, but the coals are all bright and uh, going well. I've been, I've been, I've just had a question about my long COVID. Um, yeah, I can do more than what I used to, and but I've had, I don't know whether it's a complication with the long COVID. I've got a problem with my hands now. I can't clench them properly, and they're so stiff in the night and when I get up. And if I was like holding my phone up and just working on it, when I put the phone down, my hand is really, really stiff. So I'm not sure whether that's tied in or whether it's arthritis or what. Um, but um, a lot of the things which I was having issues with have gradually got better. Um, but I was I was in a quite bad way today because I had to go to the surgery, and it was the furthest I've been for a long while. Um, and the staff there thought I looked quite poorly, so which was probably down to walking too far with a bad ankle and complications of the long COVID with me lungs and that probably. Um, and yeah, so they I had to take my fleece and waterproof off and drink a few glasses of water, and they gave me the tablets and yeah, but because I've been without tablets for a few days, that didn't help matters. Yes, Susan, I am getting out and about. I've not got the car anymore. I've sold it. Um, just ignore the phone. Um, yeah, so I'm relying now on my friend to take me shopping and just pop around different places, and that seems to work well with us. Just gonna. Oh, it's cancelled it. Yeah. Um, so yeah, I'm working, as I say, I'm working on my fitness and that, and it's it's better than it was. Do I miss having the car, not having the car? I would say no, not it's not really made apart from today, we've not been able to get to the doctors. I've been okay. Um, no, so I've got a good friend, and it's just this next week she's on holiday, and so just makes things a little bit more awkward. But I've got everything what I need on the boat. It's just a matter of being organised for times like this. And I have actually, I did have the three-wheeler push bike, which I couldn't get on with at all, mainly because of me long COVID. I just couldn't. Just struggled. So I sold that. But about 6 weeks ago, I bought a push bike. It's I suppose it's like a hybrid. It is not a electric one, mountain bike style, and I bought it so for in the future where maybe I'll be able to do a bit of touring on it or going along the canals or whatever. That's the thinking behind it, and I have managed to cycle around the marina on it, and it was fine. But before I go onto the roads and the canals, I need to make sure that I can be stable on it, like I used to be, and not have issues when I have to um, step down, onto the frame and step and get off the bike. Um, because with my big belly and that, it gets in the way. So yeah, but no, I'm okay. Yes, I still get my photos of lady, Susan. In fact, I've just had some contact this evening, and one or two of the photos haven't been coming through for some reason. And I don't know why. It's on WhatsApp, um, but she's doing really well. She's still very active, and she's yeah, she's put on a few pound apparently, but the vet's giving her all clear. She's doing well for her age. I mean, yeah, she's about 13 and a half now, so doing well. Yeah. So I'm still because the camera. I'm gonna when I get my new one, the camera is going to be on a tripod and it's going to be here. So I'm speaking to you and not at the minute. The camera's up there. It gives you a bit of a stiff neck. Never mind. Any other questions, folks? I have to say the wildlife on the marine is great. The swans have been building a nest, and we've got mallards which have got a nest, and yeah, it's the kites fly over daily, soar around, and we've got buzzards. It's really nice. Uh, yeah, Susan's just been telling me she just sold a boat and they haven't missed it. Um, yeah, I mean, for me, I'm quite comfy on here, and I'm still adapting things to how I want. Um, I've now got my screens, my TV, the three of them in front of here, and the laptop connects to two of the screens, and uh, and the tablet and what have you. Um, this was all clear behind me, but I'm still moving things around, um, so that will all be sorted out. Same with this lot. That wasn't here until yesterday, um, and that will go again. I'll find a spot, but generally it's more tidier now. There's more room than what I had this time last week. I can actually stretch my legs out now, which is good. As far as living on the boat, I think you learn to live with what you've got to do on the boat. Um, but one of the things you have to be aware of is that your boat needs blacking um, every few years, and if you need to have the boat repainted, it's very expensive. Um, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do when it comes down to that because I might have to somehow touch it up and try and get some paint which will kind of blend in. I'm not going to get exact match because the paint what's on the boot is colours probably faded and that. So we'll come to that when I come to it. You know, one or two people have asked me, would I want to go back and live in? And to be honest with you, I'd say no. I as long as I can keep sleeping, that's anything kind of worries me a bit. Um, I think it's a perfect place to live on a marine, especially one like this one because you've got the social life. You know, we've got events, we've got a party going on, um, beginning of May, with the coronation and that, and um, a big open this Friday evening. There's all these different things going on, which makes it really fun. You can go walking around the marina and bump into people and have a natter. And, yeah, it's a lot more sociable and less on a typical state street, unless you live maybe in a hamlet. Anyone else got questions? You've all gone a bit quiet. I must admit, I'm getting a bit dry now with this talking. I'm not used to it. Yeah. What I miss about living in a house is the garden. And gone potty gardening. It's just asked me, do I see my sister? Um, Not very often. Um, Saw her at the beginning of January. We met up. Um, and yeah, everything's gone quiet. I rang her a few times and I've not heard anything. So I don't know whether I've upset them or what, but I've not heard anything since then. Um, but I'm okay anyway. I'm coping. Yeah, one farm. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll go tired tonight. Right. Susan just asked me, do I still go out for my meals? I go out every Sunday to the cafe in the village here, and I have got a roast dinner what I have there, and I've been doing this for I don't know 6 months, and so I've got to know um, the staff and some of the regulars. I actually meet up with somebody I met there, and so we sit on the same table each week. Um, so that's good. Um, but I haven't been out anywhere else for a meal for 6 months. Um, the reason behind that was um, the friends what I made all seem to be going on diets and what have you, and so I've got no one to go with, and I was just getting fed up going on my own, so I've stopped that. Um, yeah, I've got a TV. I've got a 24-inch one here. I've got no aerial, got no satellite dish or anything. So it's all from the internet. I can get Sky on it, um, and the free view channels and what have you. I do sometimes struggle with bandwidth with using an EE card on a router, um, and I've got an external aerial. Um, it, I've been okay the last few weeks, and that's since I moved the aerial, put it on a different spot outside. Um, but I noticed this afternoon I was having the circle of death, whatever you want to call it. It was offering, and I think I was out to having uh, the TV on HD. I have the laptop on. Um, I did have the tablet and the mobile. Uh, so I switched off the tablet and mobile Wi-Fi signals, and I was still getting it a bit when I was doing some downloading. But if I don't do any downloading, then the quality's okay. Yeah, I'm not, Susan. I know quite a few people now on the marina. Um, yeah, there's a fair few, and yeah, get on well. Yeah, yeah. I still, my best friend Jan, she started off by helping me out with the cleaning and shopping and stuff. When I couldn't move at all, and she's been great because she's been like my pushing me to to do that bit more. And over the last basically the last 12 months, you know things have gone better, but not perfect, but a lot better than they were. And yeah, I can now get to the lounge and have a natter sometimes. So yeah, it's okay. But to say, I've got a good friend Jan, and she takes me um, out and about, whether I stay in the car or whether I go out. It's up to me, and so yeah, it's been good. Worked out well. And she, you know, became, a really she needs to kind of switch off. She's actually getting married at the end of this month, and she'll be having a reception here on the Marina, so that's gonna be nice. Actually, it's first wedding I've been doing, so yeah, I look forward to that. Her and her partner, they lived together for a few years now, and getting well with them both, and get on with a lot of other people on Marina as well. Right then, folks, been on for 3/4 an hour. I'm gonna call it a night, but I will be back. Um, I'm not sure. I think what are we on Tuesday? Um, I think what I'll do is we'll leave it till Thursday evening. I'll be back at 7 on Thursday. Okay, folks. Bye for now. Yeah. Thanks, Irene, Deb, Susan, and say Thursday, 7 o'clock. Okay. And goodbye, everyone else.